Hello, PokeMoshPit. This is jxkirbz narrating a UU game I had against lokiman42, and my voice is really itchy. Yeah. So he's gonna lead with a Swallow. I'm gonna lead with a Banded Hariyama. He's gonna protect to get his orb activated, and I'm gonna I'm gonna go into Arcanine to get the Intimidator off, and he's gonna predict my switch and U-turn straight out. I need protect, that's why I stayed in this CC, because I was like, why not? He brings in his Love Bear, and I'm going to go into my Sceptile because I don't want to take a Surf, and he's not going to set up this early, not knowing what I have. And yeah, so I'm going to switch out now, predicting him to go into a Grass type to take my Leaf Storm, aka Venusaur, because that's like the only counter to Specs tile in UU, in my opinion. I'm going to now Toxic, predicting him to go back into Slowking. He's going to predict me to do some over prediction thing and Sleep Powder. I'm going to go into my Geo, my Mesprit, and he's going to Sludge Bomb, and it's going to do 102 HP. I'm going to Trick Off my Scarf, predicting him to switch, not Psychicking. It goes into a Miltank so I can cripple that thing, and the only reason why I bring it in is if it was a Cursed Miltank. I'm then going to predict this, I'm going to predict the switch and go back into Hariyama, predicting him to go into something. Don't know what. But, yeah, I had this battle a long time ago. But, yeah. So, I pay back, and it does a lot to the Arcanine, considering it's pretty much max defense. I go to Poliwrath, predicting him to not Will-O-Wisp, because Guts. I pretty much counted this Arcanine, so I kind of counter Arcanine in general. He's going to Will-O-Wisp, and I'm going to Waterfall, but I'm the rest, and yeah, the rest talking set, so I could really care less if he statuses me. Like, I should have brought this thing in on the Venusaur if he stayed in. But when you get 6 random pokes, stuff, you just forget. I'm going to rest up, and he's going to... Now, after I rest up, I'm going to predict him to go to Venusaur, I think. He goes into Swallow, so... I think he was trying to scare me off with the Brave Bird in that sense, but I go to Geo, predicting Venusaur, so I'm now going to go into the Arcanine now, and I'm going to get U-turned on, yeah. He then U-turns, predicting predicting a switch, and then he goes into his Love Bear, as I just go straight to Hariyama, predicting him to do something. I think I predicted him to switch into something, I forget. So I pay back, and it does like over half, so it's funny. And he's gonna Surf, and it's gonna leave me at 117 HP, which is annoying. So it looks like another payback will like pretty much either kill it or just leave it at a really low health, and I don't really need the Hariyama anymore. So I'm just gonna pay back again, and it's gonna do a lot to max pain, the Hitmontop. I'm gonna go into my Arcanine to tank any hit that could possibly come my way, because it's an Arcanine and it's bulky, and yeah. Now I'm going to just burn a ton of sleep as he CCs, and it's going to crit me. That mattered, like a lot. See, yeah. So I think now I go into my Donphan, and then now I go into Geo. I think I'm going to Psychic as he goes into his Miltank, and as you see, it does like 35%-ish, 35 to 40. I go into my Donphan, tanking the Body Slam because I know it will do nothing, and if he gets Power Hacks, it'll be better for me. So I'm gonna Stealth Rock as he brings in his Suspect, and then yeah. So I got my Rocks up, so I'm like, yeah, job done, Donphan, job done. Now I've got to keep this thing alive, and I know he's gonna Leech Seed here, so I'm gonna EQ. Then I'm gonna predict him to predict my switch. So EQ does a number. See, the plan was to kill this thing off with Geo, with Psychic, so I need to get it low enough and get some damage on it. And I've got no Sleep Fodder right about now, so I go to Geo now, predicting that he Sleep Powders. I keep on forgetting that he Sleep Claws is off, so I just go into this thing blindedly. So he's going to go into only 2%. I'm going to Psychic, and I'm going to get a crit, which mattered, but then it didn't matter because I could just go straight to Donphan after. And you saw how much his Body Slams were doing, so it didn't really make a difference to the game, in my opinion. Now, I think I stay in here, and he Facades. Right, I did a calc. Max damage on Facade was 291. He crits me. That mattered. That, really mattered, because this Mesprit he had no rocks up, so I could have took advantage of that. So I'm now going to predict the switch in EQ because it's kind of obvious, and yeah. So I'm going to get rid of Max Payne, and then he's going to bring in Suspect, the Venusaur. He's then going to Power Whip, and I'm going to EQ, and Power Whip does like nothing. Okay, it does something, it does like half. But Donphan's a beast, so yeah, I knew it wouldn't die. So that's going to do a number on Venusaur, because these EQs hurt anything. I'm now going to Ice Shard just to get more damage on it. And yeah, it's going to do a lot. It's nearly dead now, so he's going to Sleep Powder, just sleeping me. And now he's going to Sludge Bomb, predicting me to go into Sceptile more than likely. So I think I just Death Fodder Hariyama, just in case he decides to do that. Which happens. So I'm now going to go into my Sceptile. And I did a calc, and Leaf Storm might not kill it, because I don't want him to like go into like something like the Arcanine and get a Morning Sun off. So I just HP Ice. I get a crit, which was like game changing. So he goes into Predicted on now, right? And I'm gonna go into the Donphan just to tank the hits, because the Venusaur's dead. So, and I just hoped it could take 2, and it does. So I was like, okay, job well done, Donphan. Because the Arcanine had got critted, this thing can kind of wreak havoc on my team, which is annoying. Even though it was sleeping, I could intimidate it. So Poliwrath comes out now, and I have to get a Waterfall. Like, if I don't get a Waterfall, it's like his game straight away. And I actually do get it, so yay. Yay. Because now the Swallow can't really, kill everything on my team. So now it's 2-2. Right, he's got this Love Bear thing, and I'm just going to scout for Psychic and go straight to this thing, but he doesn't have it. And he can't really Surf, so he just Ice Beams just in case I go to Sceptile. So he, semi-predicted it, or he just, predicted it. And that does, so the Slowkings are, half now. I go back to Poliwrath, and I'm going to Sleep Talk a Waterfall, not a Rest. He goes for a Calm Mind, and then this turn I'm going to go for a Bulk Up, knowing that we completely kind of wall each other. So whoever gets the hacks first wins the game. That's how it works, because the Arcanine can't really touch me. So he's going to Ice Beam, he's going to do nothing. I'm going to Bulk Up, and this is just the long bit, really long bit, just to stall. I think, no, I Rest Up, and then I think he Calm Minds. No, he Ice Beams again. Okay. And that should bring me down to, it does nothing because I've got a lot of special defense investments. I Sleep Talk and I get Waterfall. So +1 Waterfall does Jack. And he's going to Calm Mind. So he's at +2, I'm at +1 right about now. I think I Sleep Talk a Rest, maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, Rest, and he goes for a Calm Mind. So he's at +3, I'm at +1. So I wake up this turn, so I'm going to Bulk Up now, more than likely. Yeah, so I Bulk Up, and he Calm Minds, or Ice Beams. He Ice Beams and puts me down to 288, I think. Yeah, and so that's +3, and I'm at +2. So I Bulk Up, so we're both at +3 now, and he's at +4, but... So I have to get a Flinch. He has to get either a crit or a freeze. Even though the crit, I just rest it off. But the freeze, I can't really do anything about that. I'm going to Waterfall to see how much a +3 Waterfall will do to a Slowking. It does a lot. And he goes for another Calm Mind. And I just Waterfall again, hoping for hacks. Right? And I'm not going to get the Flinch. And he's going to be able to, slack off all the damage and be happy. And, yeah. So I think after this, after he slacks off, I'm gonna Bulk Up as he slacks off. No, I Waterfall and he slacks off, and yeah, I Waterfall, he slacks off, yeah, and then to tell my little sister to go away. I'm gonna Bulk Up, and he's gonna Ice Beam, and it's not gonna do much. Oh, yeah, this is he's +5, and I'm +5 myself, I think. Or is he nearly at +6? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to Waterfall, and it does a lot. So if I flinch him here, I pretty much win. That's how it goes. So I'm now gonna waterfall. He's gonna, I think I get the flinch. Do I? Yeah, I flinch him. So that pretty much spells GG. So good game, Lokiman. Thank you, PokeMoshPit and DMAC, for letting me post something. Like, comment, sub the mosh pit, me and my opponent. And yeah, I'm kinda out.